Good morning, supervisors. Had to change my speech at the last minute. I was going to talk about PIs chasing good-looking Italian guys. But anyway, there's a worldwide scandal, and it really originates here in Riverside County. Let me put some slides on. Okay, there's some Scientology churches here in Canada. There's some all over Europe. Yet the funny thing is their international headquarters is in this house in Australia. Now, guess who owns this house? This guy. And this guy knows nothing about it. He just found out a couple of days ago. Yeah, Mr. Benoit, you look stupefied. Now, listen to this. You know what this castle is? That's in Riverside County. All right? You know where the property exemptions for the floodplain, all the water-related stuff, the multiple species habitat conversation, they were all based out of this address, this house. Maybe you should go have a chat with this guy. I don't think he knows anything about it either. All right? Now, the proof of this is right here on the documents that shows that the Gilman Springs Road was based on a parcel number that had nothing to do with it. Okay? You can look at the rest of the details. There's several months ago, I spoke with the county tax assessors about the property tax exemption at Gold Base. They told me to go see Jeff Stone, and they all had a good laugh. Instead, I decided to write a letter to the county auditor for tax assessment requesting answers for the various types of exemption for churches. The entire Gold Base area is under a welfare exemption, the strictest exemption. Gold Base has a full $108 million exemption. Even the Church of Spiritual Technology in San Bernardino does not have the full exemption. 3.7 million of it is not tax exempt. The La Quinta residence, the future home of L. Ron Hubbard Museum, 4.7 million, does not have a tax exemption, and that's clearly a nonprofit. Sarcasm. What about Hubbard's residence here, the $30 million property that is inhabited? Okay, so it's totally unused. How can a building supposedly used for religious purposes is not used? So I've read this entire document here on property tax exemption. I wrote a lot of questions to the auditor, and I understand that there's some exemptions, but the buildings must not be leased, and they are indeed leased for other activities. There's also a lot of secular activities taking place with front groups associated with Scientology, Narconon, Wise, Apply Scholastics, all for-profit enterprises. And they even build and repair electronic equipment, invalidating the welfare exemption. Now, I have the list here, or I should say this is a description that says that not only the Board of Equalization should be concerned about that, but the county assessors. All right? Now, Miss Katie Julian responded to my 12 questions and said, oh, no, we don't have to deal with this. It's the state. It is not the state. This clearly states it. There's also a big problem of private inurement.
Francois, can you sum up your use of time?
Basically here there's about $200 million that should have been taxable, and it's not. It goes to benefit mostly Mr. David Miscavige. I would like an investigation of that. I'll make a formal request if I need to. Otherwise, I think you should all be concerned enough. Thank you.
Thank you, Francois.